difference between life group and growth group for me is obviously the size. The size, having fewer people, just makes it so much more intimate.
Everyone comes a lot more prepared. It's not as leader-driven. It's much more team-driven.
There's not a sense of just one leader. It's everybody takes part.
And the fact that we had to go home and prepare, you felt more responsible for the group, and it was a shared responsibility, so it didn't feel like it was all on us, but it really helped because of the fact that everybody had to contribute.
You know, when someone's not there, you immediately notice.
So something that's been quite special when it comes to growth group for me is the fact that I was put with people that I don't particularly know that well. There's a few people I did, but some I didn't. And yet, the first week we were just trying to be really open with each other and said, what's an area in our lives that we want to grow in?
Definitely more intimacy. I think just praying for one another as well, specifically, not just praying broadly.
It allowed a stronger sense of accountability.
Personally, the biggest thing that came out of growth groups for me was my relationship with Simon, my husband. I think because of the fact that we were in such a small group, and we in our group had married couples, we were really able to press into some of the issues that we were facing and the challenges, and being spiritually led by older couples our same age, really helped.
And also just the fact there were people who I didn't know who were willing to be really open with me and allow me to know about their areas in their life they want to grow in. And just over the few weeks being able to pray for them and talk to them about it, just feel like it's gone deeper than I thought, especially as someone newer to the church.
It's much more than just how are you, it's much more really how are you doing, not just spiritually, family-wise, personally, so it's just been a lot more deeper.
But it gave us more time to dig in the wounds of the past. It gave us more time to dig in like how we see ourselves and in relation to how God sees us.
And it was amazing just to begin to get scripture deep into our specific and different situations, and how do we then live it out. And there was a holding one another accountable to it. We had a WhatsApp group set up and we'd encourage each other throughout the week, and it felt very powerful.
For us in growth group, when we've got to really open up the word, I feel like it's gone much deeper. So you get to know more of the character of God. So when people said that the word is alive, you're kind of going, you know what, it really is.
You know, we're trying to see how God's word applies to us today, not just in 5 years' time. I think that's been really good. That like a few times it's happened in the group, like, oh, you're also struggling with this, you know, whether it's dealing with kids or dealing with situation at work. And although we did do that in life group, I think we got to the point quicker.
It is a step closer to maturity. I think it allows us to be even more intentional about digging into God's word.
What your views are gets challenged by other mature Christians, which is fantastic, because you want to grow in the right direction.
I would really encourage people to look forward to joining a growth group and to be brave enough to join one that maybe you don't know everyone in it, because I was new to the church and didn't know people well, and actually by stepping into a growth group I got to experience the accountability of people that I probably wouldn't have done.
So try it out, don't be scared.
It served a great purpose in connecting us with one another. It served a great purpose in connecting us and bringing us much closer to God.
My experience of growth group is that it has delivered on its name. That actually through meeting together in a small group, we have been forcing one another to grow spiritually.